Hello. Jesus. Hello, Billies. I'm back at IDes Entertainment today, because where else are you going to find Herb Alpert of the Tijuana Brass's Christmas album? Or find Prawn, or the novelization of the 2000s Hulk and Spider-Man movies? Or Prawnography. Hey, here's a fun fact. Did you know that Tweety Bird is actually a demon from hell and is always watching you when you're asleep? Speaking of demons from hell, they just might have every movie ever made on DVD. And a lot of porn. Wow, a boxed original NES? That's awesome. And if you want to learn Japanese, hit up this Billy. Alright, the first thing I got was this Ultraman puzzle for my friend Billy. I've never seen it or really know anything about Ultraman, but he loves it, so I'm excited to give it to him. I think he'll really like it. Next, I bought 2 VHS tapes. The first is Frailty, which is a highly underrated and underseen Matthew McConaughey supernatural-ish horror movie, directed and starring the late, great Billy Paxton.
Yeah, let's give a quick shout out to
Bill Paxton.
I also got the Stepford Wives, which I've never seen before, but I've always had it on my list for like a very long time. I'm very excited to watch it, eventually. And, I bought the NES. Oh, I didn't even realize that it was the action set! It's so cool. I really wanted this. The NES was my first console growing up. It was a hand-me-down from my cousin. All we had was Wheel of Fortune and Mario and Duck Hunt combo, but we didn't have the gun. So I really, really wanted to buy this. Here's how this went down. They wanted $200, and they let me poke around with it. And it smelled crazy. Like, it smelled like it had been underwater with Billy Paxton looking for the Titanic. Dank. They told me it was untested, so I asked if they would go down on the price, and I had to give it to them. They gave it to me half off. I do have a feeling it doesn't work, like, at all, but you know I just love a box. So let's poke around with it. Ugh, it really smells. There it is. This poster's in amazing condition. Wow. Nice, there's a little Manuel for the games. Little Goomba. I always find it so fascinating to see like instructions for these games where it's like, when it was like a novel concept, where it's like, this is Mario and he jumps on the turtles. And here it is, the first video game I ever owned. I love Super Mario. It was one of my favorite games. I love the little Italian plumber man. Here are the instructions for the child gun. We got this cool guy. It's like the most 90s looking kid ever. Oh my god, I didn't even see the dog. That's actually so sick. Alright, we got the warranty still, that's good. Keep that for safety. Alright, let's finally dig around with the real stuff. Oh wow, these RCA cables are still brand new. I wonder if they work. They probably don't. They got a lot of mileage out of this RF switch though. It is crusty. Yeah, everything smells really dank. It smells like it's been in a basement for probably since like the Super Nintendo came out. The NES controller is such a classic. The buttons are still like very vibrant. Like, it actually like is pretty clean, even though it all smells. Wow. It probably doesn't work. It's boot looping. It's been boot looping for like, I don't know, 15 minutes or something. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to work. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Right. Then I just started blowing everything. Just blowing and blowing and blowing. And then... Hey! Hell yeah, I'm so excited. Alright, you know I can't play this with the Super Mario music. I don't want Nintendo to sue me. But don't worry. I also played a little Duck Hunt. So yeah, for like $100, I'm definitely happy with the Stinky Boy. I'm gonna have to figure out some stuff as far as making him less stinky, but overall, I'm extremely happy with this purchase. But we're not done yet. Since we unboxed the original Nintendo with the pack and Mario, how about we do the new Nintendo with the pack and Mario? And you're probably thinking, Billy, why would you buy the Switch when the new Switch comes out soon? Well, my last one mysteriously broke when I threw it on the ground, and I want to play this new Mario game where Mario's an elephant. It seems pretty silly. I mean, do you need to see me do an unboxing? How many unboxing videos of the Switch have you seen by now? This console's like 10 years old. Oh, it has the stuff. Look, here's the thing and here's the Switch. Okay. What's up, Billy? Wow, this looks great. When do I become an elephant? Yes, I'm an elephant! This is so silly. Yeah. Can I make it even though I'm an elephant? Yes! Yeah, that was pretty fun, I guess. Now, I know my Lego people are probably wondering, what, you're not going to do a Lego set this episode? I got you, my Billies. Don't worry. Now, to be honest, I probably don't have time to do the whole box today, but I'm going to at least do the first bag and build the Mario. I have something planned with him for a future episode. Yoshi's in here. Oh, God.
He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes like a doll's eye.
It needs batteries. Of course Nintendo had something to do with this. Little Goomba. Pants. Alright, let's turn them on. That's kind of terrifying. Oh, it fell asleep. Wake up! That didn't work. Okay, yeah, this is very cute.